Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Lojak. His name is Mike Brenner. We're the Odds Couple. This is the MLB Odds Couple show. Actually, the officially last MLB Odds Couple show of the regular season. Obviously, we'll cover the playoffs.
I forgot about that.
The regular season ends on Sunday, and that's why there's only almost no opening lines for tomorrow's card. But today's Friday afternoon. Every Friday afternoon, we take a look at the opening lines.
That just hit me, Pistol. That's going to be our last show. High five.
Right.
Thank
for the
you
regular
for a
season,
whole.
though, obviously,
I know, of course, playoffs. We're going to light it up. But hey, that's an accomplishment. We went through a whole season.
Definitely had a lot of fun. Made a lot.
It was a roller coaster, baby.
Absolutely. All right.
We had fun every day.
Now, looking at the odds tomorrow, there's only like 6 or 7 games that have opening lines.
Danger zone. Yeah. It's a danger zone this weekend.
So if you want to completely pass on the card, that would be understandable.
I think it's the best bet sometimes.
I do have one bet that I'm going to give.
So do I. I can't stand it.
Really? Okay. I might be on the same game, but I'll tell you what my bet's going to be. There is a line out for Chicago against Cincinnati, right?
Yeah,
now, John Lester is starting. Lester's been awesome. He's probably going to be awesome here, but how deep are they going to run him?
I was just going to tell you, I heard 4 to 5 innings.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
So 4 to 5 innings tells me, baby, give me the first half run line, Pistol.
I didn't even read that. I just figured it out for myself. Obviously, what are they going to run?
We're on the same page.
So you're taking the first half run line. All right, so we can give you the Heritage opener?
Let's do that. We're going to go with Heritage opener. And again, when I saw the money line was like 171 somewhere in there.
No, now it's like minus 190, minus
Holy
200.
shit, that's gone up real quick within the last hour.
But the first half run line will be, 130
it's going
or something like that.
Yeah, probably that. But I'm going to do that because Lester they're only going to give them so much on the pitch count. And you know what? These guys play with pride. These guys want to go in. They want to go into the playoffs, Pete, literally clicking on all cylinders. So I love it. First half run line, Lester on the mound. That's a winner, baby.
All right, and along the same lines, I'm taking Cincinnati on the second half line. Which,
I like that.
Yeah. Now, we don't know exactly because the books will be on to Lester starting only 5 innings, so we don't know what the line will be.
Who's towing the rubber? What's
It's Edelman, and he's been okay recently. But the point is that
I see your second half
I'm hoping to get. It's tough to take a bet without knowing the line, but I'm hoping it'll be at least 125, hopefully 150, something around there. And as long as it's in the plus money around that range,
and
I'll be happy
Pete,
about
Cincinnati's had some bats these last 2.5 to 3 weeks. So their bats have been more steady, more consistent than they have been all year.
Yeah.
So there's a team. They're bringing up a lot of young guys too. So you got some guys hungry to make a name for themselves. So I like your second half.
All right, so that might be the only play I'll give. Although the other games are kind of interesting.
I got one more.
Oh, you do?
And I'm not
really?
pressing.
What's
it
about? Let's hear it.
It's Detroit
in
Atlanta because this team absolutely they got to win out this year. They got to win out. And believe it or not, that park in Atlanta, which is going to be the last games played.
Yeah.
All right, they're turning it over to Georgia State for football, by the way. But that park, Detroit loves that park. I'm not kidding you. Some of their better hitters do extremely well there. I think Detroit goes in with too much momentum because as we're filming this, Detroit hasn't played today, but I feel confident they're going to win. They got to win out. I love it. I just think there's too much veteran leadership, and the Atlanta Braves are looking down the road to Cobb County to their new stadium. So give me Detroit on the money line, Pistol.
Money line, best line right now would be minus 145.
Boom, I think that's value, baby. I'm taking it.
I'm all over I was also thinking about the over in that one because Blair is starting for Atlanta, and he is very hittable. And Zimmerman's coming off an injury. He pitched 3 innings in this last appearance.
I'm not sold on Zimmerman.
Right.
The reason I like this play is for when he comes out, and I like the fact that Detroit's just going to really have to pour it on offensively. So
all right, you know what? I'll give the over.
I knew you had another one.
I think the over is 8.5. The opening line is 8.5.
I'll
take the over. I'll take the second one. I'll take the second one. Then there's only a few other games with opening lines.
But Pete, don't you admit for the viewers, this is a danger zone the next 2 days. And on Sunday, we don't have a show. Be careful. Matter of fact, Sunday, kick back. I don't give a crap who's on the mound. Just don't do nothing. Just concentrate on our NFL football picks.
Sure. It is tempting, though, to take a shot with Milwaukee as a
Here he goes. Here he goes, Dennis. I knew this was coming. Yeah, go for it. Why not?
I'm not going to give it as a pick because I want to see who they play tonight, who they play tomorrow. It is tempting. Well, they're a big dog. Peralta's been okay. Anderson's been good, but it's just, like you said, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknown. So in general, I tend to lean towards big underdog prices, big underdog bets. And, plus 163 is a line you can get on Milwaukee.
I'm going to put something else out there.
Yeah.
All right, and there's no pick on it. Sunday, the last Marlins game of the year, jump on them Marlins.
Really?
Yeah, they have one more reason to play one more
They're
game.
going to be on the road at Washington. What's
Doesn't matter.
Washington's situation going to be? Okay.
Doesn't matter. They you know what? They won one at home for this guy. All right, and I'm not trying to beat a dead horse. All right, Fernandez was a huge impact. They want to win one on the road for this guy. Why not? I think it's a classy way to go out. The funeral, D. Gordon, just the words that I hear from everybody involved. And let's not take nothing away from the 2 other guys that got killed in that, all right? They deserve respect as well. But this team is going to show up in Washington, who will have everything settled by Sunday.
Yeah.
So Washington's
Do you think they'll have everything settled?
Yeah, I know they will. They're going to sit some guys down. Marlins, emotional win Sunday. Take it out on the road for Jose, number 16.
Unreal. Boom. You know what? I'll tail that blindly. I'll tail that blindly. I will take, add to my official record, Miami on whatever the Pinnacle opener is on Sunday. Whatever the Pinnacle opener
is.
You
know what? Put mine official as well.
Okay.
I'm going Pinnacle with you. No, I mean that.
Sure.
That's just all due respect for somebody that deserves it.
All right, and then let's see what else is interesting, and then also one other game that's just a little bit interesting. Just mention it: Cleveland against KC, Bauer against.
How in the hell is that interesting?
Well, it's interesting because Volquez has been like really awful recently. He's just like 1 strikeout, 4 walks. Those kinds
Cleveland's
of starts.
got nothing to play for. Frank Cona's already said there's nobody playing Saturday. Maybe Sunday. He said for a little bit. Okay. Be careful there, man.
Yeah.
I can't let you go out.
No,
like
I'm not
that.
going to. I'm just mentioning.
I know, but the last time you said that, next thing you had 7 more picks.
All right. I guess that wraps it up for our.
It kind of disturbs you when we got a small slate. Pistol Pete's not used to a small slate. He's got no papers in his hand. But you are sporting that new Cardinals hat. By God, you're looking good.
All right, well, let's give a plug then, I guess. What I got here on this computer here is SBRodds.com, customizable line service, completely free, easy to use, and a very powerful tool. There we go.
And I was just going to say, how much did that tool cost you? But you already said
Nothing.
It's free.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely free. You know what it costs you? It costs you your time. All right? It's discipline.
Which is actually more valuable than money.
Absolutely. I'm telling you. Well, it is. Because valuable time makes money. So do yourselves a favor, guys. Be disciplined. Treat this as a business.
Valuable time makes money. That could be an internet quote.
It could be, and it probably is. We better trademark it before the end of the day. But guess what, guys? I'm not kidding. We have fun, but at the end of the day, these two, we're dead serious about this. We make our living this way. I got 2 beautiful little girls that I feed from this business, and I take it from the book. There's no bullshit about it.
I have 5 little angels at home, and this is how they survive.
I'm not even going into that story of what happened to you last Saturday night.
No, I have no kids. All right, Mike Brenner, that does it for the regular season.
And you know what? I got to throw props out. This has been an amazing season. Thanks to my producer, Dennis, our producer.
Oh, absolutely.
He is absolutely the piece of the puzzle that is there, and without him, we are nothing. So
absolutely, and all the graphics
producer,
people, the
graphics editor. No, we got a great team. Our team is awesome. Trust me. And matter of fact, we got 2 of the team members that go up to the bet box with me now at lunch. They're taking money from the bookie as well.
All right, sounds good. Well, Mike Brenner, next week it'll be MLB playoffs, and we'll be back with daily shows to cover that as well. So
we're going to be back with basketball soon enough.
Go to SBRodds.com. Browse, compare, and shop live odds available at top online sportsbooks.